Since the start of the 2024 legislative session, Indiana lawmakers have been trying to come up with a solution to the state's low literacy rates. One Senate bill calls for retaining third graders who don't pass the state's iRead test. Republican authors of the bill hope it'll help students achieve reading proficiency. Democrats say it does more harm than good to the child. News 10's Jackson Plank explains where Vigo County School Superintendent stands on the issue.
Earlier this week, I spoke to Vigo County School Superintendent Chris Hemsel about Senate Bill 1 and where he stood on retention. He told me he has not seen the specifics of Senate Bill 1, however, he spoke on it philosophically.
Components of Senate Bill 1 include remediating third graders who do not pass the state assessment and notifying parents of their students' results and remediations. It also would require schools to monitor progress of students who failed state assessments.
Obviously, we want all of our kids to read, and we can invest and make sure that those investments are there in preschool, in kindergarten, in first grade, and in second grade, and in third grade to make sure that they are reading by the end of third grade, which is what we want for every one of our kids. Or we can take a punishment perspective.
Hemsel told News 10 he's concerned about students dropping out. He adds that there's a lot of tangible research to show that if retentions are not done strategically, students become more likely to drop out of school. The superintendent warns legislators to think about potential implications of the legislation.
I caution our legislators as they work through this bill to ensure that we're not trying to solve one problem by end up creating a different problem.
In a few years, Hemsel's confident the trajectory of students' literacy will improve following investments such as the Science of Reading grants and the On Your Way pre-K program.
Hemsel adds that he's seen some success with retention of kindergartners and first graders. However, for older students, he has not seen the same level of success with retention. Senate Bill 1 now heads to the Senate Appropriations Committee. They will hear the legislation on Thursday. At WTHI Studios, Jackson Plank, News 10.